let's focus on meditation of Chenrezig. And as I said, let's think of it as a way to dedicate our merit. We are the chariot of Chenrezig, the vehicle moving forward towards who or what, when, now, right now. Where? To all sentient beings. I'm coming to you. It's like saying, I'm coming home. Nowhere else. There is nowhere I'd rather be but home. And home is the rest. Every time I have to be awkward when I use the term Vajrayana. It's funny, but nevertheless, according to this method, of Vajrayana, then we basically either decorate or we sort of have it's kind of like I was always saying, zooming in or zooming out, whichever way we feel comfortable, on the same subject, By doing so, then we will be able to see that, what we always say, the three jewels, or the Holy Trinity, Mainly it's one, of course, Buddha, the enlightened state. Then when we try to describe that in an orderly fashion, then we make it explainable by saying the three roots, Tsawa Sum. And so therefore, then Buddha is supposed to be a reference, or we can only refer to Buddha in a way through our spiritual friend, what we say, teacher. Guru is a really good term in Sanskrit, but it's been overrated at sometimes, and sometimes misused also. So therefore, probably teacher is, for now, an okay term. And then likewise, the Dharma means, Dharma is known as the expression of someone who is enlightened. An enlightened mind's expression is Dharma. So there is no separation. It's not that someone enlightened is there, but there is a strange phenomenon of some material, non-material artifact lying somewhere under the Bodhi tree, something, And so therefore, and so therefore, of course, it could create all kinds of confusion. But it's the same, It's the expression. Now we feel something. I discover that through, for example, the dhyana practice, I for the first time realize something fresh, new, and once I compare and do a lot of research, I can see that it's true. It's the truth. And so now I want to say it out loud, but it doesn't come out right, sort of thing. It'll probably never come out right, That's always the case. But the Buddhas would have it. Their merit is such that even though they know the fact that they can never express it the right way, they can imply the right way. That's the beauty of it. Whereas in our case, even just to imply, we are not at the moment experienced enough. Whereas in their case, they are completely fluent, and so therefore they can give the best of implications. And so that's what we say, Dharma. And so therefore now we call that, from a Vajrayana's lens, we call that the Idam Yoga or Ishtadeva Yoga, Ishtadevata Yoga. Means Buddha's expression or wish or aspiration, and my genuine, no matter how innocent I am, Buddha's aspiration, my aspiration is the same actually, and there is no difference. Yes. A baby's aspiration and a Buddha's aspiration is the same. You know? And there is no agenda at all. And so therefore, from a baby or a Buddha's point of view, anything is good, you know. And so therefore, if a baby is holding a knife or something, to them it's not a weapon. To them it's a very strange thing, you know, fascinating thing. And so, so anyway, don't go too far. So therefore, Guru Yoga, in terms of Buddha, refuge of Buddha, then refuge of Dharma, in this case, then Ishtadeva Yoga, and then the refuge of Sangha, yes, and that is, in this case, what we say, the Dharmapala or Daka or Dakini, you know, yoga, you know. And so we have to be very careful when we use the term, for example, Dharmapala or Daka or Dakini, you know. Otherwise we will demean them very much, kick them downstairs, you know. And so therefore, whereas the assembly, or what we say, noble, realized ones, they are such that, I would say, they are merit on their own, and in terms of from our side, if you want to accumulate merit, there is nothing like it. Yeah. And so therefore, if you want to sort of decorate this idea of Sangha, you know, not just to say a group, you know. It's not about a group, you know. We say assembly, we say, you know, collective body or something, but that's just an expression, you know. Instead, what it means is that the merit is the most important thing, you know, if you want to begin. Without merit, nothing can happen. It's saying we need credibility. If I'm not credible, sadly, you know, even though I may have a good motivation and all that, if I don't have credibility, no one will listen to me. No one will pay attention, you know. And so in this case, it's a social thing that I need, or reputation or credibility is, it's miraculous in a way. It's inevitable. So in this way, what we say, Sangha, all those, you know, whether they are private Buddhas, you know, or Bodhisattvas, doesn't matter. All those who are on that path, who are aiming towards to become fully enlightened, all those who are expressing the same way as the Buddhas, now they are the perfect sort of accomplishers, you know, that they will, by following their footsteps, you will never go wrong. And in fact, since they are on a hurry, they are enjoying accumulating merit, I also enjoy. You know? It's the same expression. And so therefore, then we now describe them in a more dramatic way, in a more enthusiastic way, by saying they are Dharmapalas, they are Dakas, they are heroes, heroines, you know. And so, in that sense, then to those of us if such dramatic expressions are meaningful, inspiring, we can go with that. Yeah. Then we can follow. And so therefore now, what I was trying to say yesterday already was that the practice of Chenrezig, this particular one that we do, is very unique. It's almost like two-in-one sort of thing. It's both a Guru Yoga type of practice, at the same time it's also a Idam practice. The implication of that it's like a Guru Yoga practice is that the Chenrezig is above. You are not the Chenrezig. You are not visualizing yourself as Chenrezig, but you visualize yourself as yourself. So no hang-ups, whether I'm good or I'm bad or nothing. Just me, good old me. And on top, but I see myself metaphorically as a vehicle, as a chariot, as a wheel. That's why I'm saying moving forward. And so then above me, or above all sentient beings, or all sentient beings are me, and therefore I have Chenrezig above. And so therefore, both the Chenrezig that we visualize, or the very Chenrezig that we visualize is inseparable from what we say our spiritual friend. So therefore it's both Guru Yoga and Idam Yoga. Because I want to be compassionate, just like my teacher. Yes. And so both are accomplished, and so therefore the program would have it that there is a Madakma, the recitation of the Mahakala prayer. And so therefore I thought, okay, since all three are there, why not? So that's how I described it, by saying that there is also the Dhammapala, and so therefore please don't kick that downstairs, by thinking, oh, this third party, this third leg, and it's the same, If you have devotion to the teacher or the spiritual friend, then it shows that I have the same wish, which is the Idam. And I want that wish to be completely accomplished. And that will be expressed through the Sangha, or in this case, the Dhammapala.